All right, breaking news coming in. The session of the MP Assembly that has been deferred shall be reconvened on 20th March. A single agenda for the Assembly to hold floor test on 20th March, citing by a show of hands. In fact, the proceedings before the Assembly to be videographed, live telecast will be held. All authorities to ensure that there is no breach of law and order. Floor test now will be conducted by 5 p.m. on March 20th. So tomorrow is when the Kamal Nath government will have to, in fact, go ahead and prove their majority on the floor of the House. This is the big breaking coming in on Madhya Pradesh. Rajdeep Sardesai joining me with more details on this. Rajdeep, all the tactics that Kamal Nath could employ to delay the trust vote are now over. Tomorrow by 5 p.m. he will have to, in fact, come up with the numbers, or the government will have to be, in fact, will change color in Madhya Pradesh.
That's right, Ankit. Game set and possibly match now for the BJP, because what Kamal Nath was relying on was time. He needed time to try and convince at least some of those 22 MLAs who had switched sides. Remember, 6 of them, their resignations had been accepted, the 6 ministers. He needed to break the 16 remaining MLAs who are in Bengaluru. This gives him very little time, virtually no time. And because the floor test will take place with a show of hands, remember there's no electronic voting in Madhya Pradesh, the chances of Kamal Nath's government now surviving are virtually negligible, unless he can pull off some late night miracle. Remember, even in the context of the rebels, the Supreme Court seems to have made it very clear they cannot force the rebels to come to the floor test. The rebel Congress MLAs can take part in the floor test. It's up to them. If they don't defy the party whip, they'll be disqualified, and they will then eventually go back to the people in a by-election. But that would reduce the size of the Madhya Pradesh Assembly from 222 to 206. And at 206, the BJP has 107 MLAs on their side, including the Speaker. The Congress has 92. So clearly at the moment, the numbers are with the BJP, and time also now clearly with the BJP. The Supreme Court, one would suggest, has almost struck a final blow for Kamal Nath's hopes to survive in government.